And these Russian songs, there are 5 of them, I think, that are on this recording. Did you write all these parts down, and how did you come to decide what you were going to play?
Well, it was, I wrote down basically what I sort of improvised that day with her at her house and reading stuff, and then she gave me a lot more music, and I more or less thought in terms of improvisation, and then kind of wrote down what I thought would be good. And it usually were. I made some changes. One time we were playing, we actually performed a lot together, and we were playing in Lincoln Center at Alice Tully Hall. She was doing a recital, and she asked me to join her in a group of Russian songs. And they went over really well, and so she said, let's do an encore. And I had prepared it, and I was doing everything from memory. And she said, let's do None But the Lonely Heart. And and Leonard Bernstein's sitting in the second row, and Aaron Copland is sitting over here. And I mean, it was an audience like the likes of which you just cannot believe. If anything could be daunting, that would be daunting. And I start to play, and everything's fine, and then all of a sudden she had a memory slip. And she skipped a whole section, and I didn't have my music in front of me. And in front of Bernstein and Copland and Lucas Foss, and I mean, there was a whole bunch of composers, I started improvising. I was so terrible, you cannot believe it. And but I ended it. I mean, it turned out all right, but I was concentrating as hard as I could, and all my nervous energy went into my eyes, and they started to blink like this, and I couldn't take a bow. I was bowing like this, and I didn't want anybody to see my eyes. It was terrible. I walked off the stage, and I said, if we ever do that again, I'm changing the title to None But the Lonely Fart.
Well, we're going to listen to the first song on this in this group of 5 called Doubt.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Which is one of my favorite. They're all beautiful. I mean, they're just like perfect for you, and her voice is in just perfect voice on this recording. So we'll listen to Doubt from the Russian songs with Jenny Terrell.
You played this a bit.
I apologize for the quality of that recording, but as Gary said, I have played that record a lot, and this is another one that hasn't been reissued.
No.
And is not available. And could you do something about that? Because I think these should be out there.
Yeah, I wish I could. I don't even know who owns Columbia anymore. It's changed hands so much. That was done by Columbia Records. True.
But
so I don't know who owns the rights to it.
well, I guess we're relegated to search eBay for this stuff now. But
I get really emotional listening to that because she had such a powerful influence on me. And her musicality is just everything I would love to be, and still I strive for that kind of approach to music making. It's just astounding what she did.
now, did you do another? There was another recording that came out of these songs.
Yeah,
was that
that
a
was
different performance?
Well,
or is
there was another recital that we had done in Lincoln Center also, and some pirates came in with heavy raincoats and brought in all sorts of equipment and recorded that. And then about a month later, it was in the stores in New York, and neither one of us knew anything about it. And so Jenny Turrell complained to the hall about it, saying, you know, how could you let people in like that? And they were really upset because it's a union hall, and they went after these guys, and went after the company that released it. And so there was a great kerfuffle, and lots of lawyers representing Jenny Turrell and the Lincoln Center and me. And we finally got a settlement, and she got $35 and I got $9.
And I actually have that recording, so I probably owe you some money. And but you know, and I could have brought that one because it's in a little better shape, but I really prefer
I like this one too.
performance so much that I thought, and you know, you have to understand, when I was first playing these, I was a poor student who was playing with used stereo equipment. I don't even want to think what that needle was like on the record player.